I'm standing here today at the famed Redoubt 9 from the siege of Yorktown in October 1781. After a prolonged siege of Cornwallis's British and German troops within the town, on the October 14th, 1781, a French force and a American force, the American force was famously led by Alexander Hamilton, did a nighttime attack on the two redoubts that were sort of on the British left and sort of closest to the town, and sort of like the last spot that the colonials and their French allies needed to take in order to really press and cut off the British being besieged. Of course, that's successful, and on October 19th, 1781, Cornwallis's British Army surrenders to Washington and effectively surrenders and to the colonial army. And although the war does go on for a bit more time, this is effectively the end of the war. I'm up on top of Redoubt 9 here. You can see some of these stakes recreating what that might have looked like. And of course, a French flag flies at this one. And closer to the James River in the distance, back here, would have been Redoubt number 10, which is the one that Alexander Hamilton and his colonials charged and took. Unfortunately, over the years, the York River has eaten away, and due to land erosion, most, if not all of that redoubt is disappearing. I happen to be here in Yorktown on October 19th, which is the date that Cornwallis surrendered. So the town is just filled with a parade and a downtown market and all the other kind of stuff, sort of like small town festival stuff, but with a really important national story on top of it. The National Park Service site here, you can see the Park Service main visitor center here in the background, is one that you really have to drive around. Sieges are kind of hard to depict in a museum setting. It's not like a set battle where there's, you know, a cornfield or a stream to cross or something like that. This was really like sort of an old style siege, and some of the American colonial and French positions also still exist here. So it's a little hard to get a sense of the battlefield because it was just a prolonged siege of the town. But if you want to see an important piece of American history, by all means, you should come to Yorktown Battlefield.